So I started watching Technoblade back in 2016, right before Minecraft started to die. Yeah, I'd been playing the game and watching other YouTubers play the game for a while by then, and mainly just some Let's Play series, popular MMOs, Lucky Block stuff. My Night, which was basically the OG Dream SMP, then Dantirium playing horror maps, all the stuff that old viewers will remember. I used to watch these videos for a while until one fateful day, I found Defibs. Now Defibs made MLG Skywars Funny Moments videos, and back then they were the good things. They were the good videos. And there was this one video I watched which was really something to 13-year-old me. I don't know what it was about, and that made me so invested. I used to watch those videos multiple times over and over again, show it to all my friends, even the ones that didn't play Minecraft or even didn't even know how the game worked. In fact, if you scroll down to my very first video, you can tell that the style of the videos that I made even back then was what inspired me to make content on YouTube in the first place, and that was taken from Defibs. Now from Defibs I found TapL, who's another OG Minecraft YouTuber, except unlike Defibs, he still makes videos. Go check him out. He used to make Skywars compilations, trap compilations, things like that. All stuff of, the typical old school 2016 Minecraft YouTube. They started it all. What I liked about them was that they weren't shouty and preachy like all the other YouTubers at the time. AcidicBlitz, PrestonPlayz, the entire pack in general. All those people that made videos that were clearly directed at kids. Obviously, I was 12 back then, so I was one of the kids that the videos were directed at, but I still felt more invested in the stuff that these people made at the fringes of Minecraft YouTube. People doing stuff, people like ShadowApples, Calvin, Bitzel, lolitsAlex, Xnest Stereo, Zyper, Sutspeed, Mydoeza, iMac 7, all those people. They felt a little bit distant from the mainstream Minecraft community and still like a happy little family on the side. It was great. Then I discovered Technoblade, and oh boy, that was something else. To my 13-year-old self, this guy was the funniest person in all of existence. The deadpan dark humor and the complete lack of attention really resonated with 12 to 13-year-old me. Back then his thumbnails were poorly drawn MS Paint, and often his titles would just say something like "too poor to afford clickbait, please subscribe," just because they could. To 13-year-old me, that pushed the limits of YouTube content creation. He was pretty big back then too, kind of had a cult following of sorts, from all the nerds in Hypixel that he killed that came to respect him as a messiah of sorts. Even his comment section was funny. I mean, his audience was filled with actual funny comments, while most other YouTube comment sections say stuff like "hit like if you're watching in 2016, ha!" And I think all in all, this was really a community I felt part of. It taught me how to be creative on a platform like YouTube, and how YouTube as a platform was creative in itself. I mean, before Technoblade, I didn't know I could have titles or thumbnails be whatever I wanted it to be. I mean, I thought there were rules I was supposed to follow. I didn't know they could be thumbnails that didn't have thousands of red arrows pointing to something every video for someone to click on it, or that titles didn't need to be capitalized completely, or even the fact that face cam wasn't a necessity. I mean, I didn't know you could get away with an entire video of you just talking about frogs and doing the no sword challenge without ever mentioning that you're doing the no sword challenge while talking about a book you read as a child for no good reason at all. It made no sense. It made no sense, and it was so funny. I think that's what really motivated me to do YouTube in the first place. The videos that told me you don't need to be a annoying 25-year-old that says "smash that like button" in every video, and that you didn't have to do every trendy challenge that came around just to be recognized by the ever-changing algorithm and to have people care about you or build a fan base. Technoblade's videos told me that me with this cheap mic I'm using right now, recording on a laptop that sometimes crashes even when I'm reading off Google Docs, is okay, because that's what actually matters. If my content is good, if I'm funny, if I'm making sense, I think a lot of people never made a YouTube video because they were intimidated by all those rich people with their fancy RGB setup and those fancy face cams and 5000 FPS and microphones, and sometimes it feels like that's what's necessary to be good at YouTube. Technoblade told me I could get away with saying frog facts. I made my first YouTube video and it was really bad. And like, I think everyone's first YouTube video is bad, but mine was so much worse. I had a really screechy voice, and yeah, I probably still do have somewhat of a strange voice, but back then it was so much worse. At the end of it all, it didn't matter. I was making content and I was having fun doing it, so what's the problem, right? By the way, here's a random video from 2016 I found in one of my pen drives the other day that I thought was really funny.
Hello guys, CoolBoy17 Plays here, and look at this. Yes. We will build a wall by Donald Trump.
Then came the dark ages of Minecraft YouTube. Fortnite. Fortnite was the nightmare for people that care about Minecraft YouTubers. Nearly every YouTuber that earlier played Minecraft either quit playing completely or moved to, Fortnite, or just stopped making YouTube videos. Every day you'd wake up to check YouTube and see like a new YouTuber announcing their retirement to pursue a real job, or move to the new trendy game just to get some views. And it made sense because Minecraft YouTubers were losing subscribers when they put out videos. I mean, even Technoblade, he spoke about this in that 1 million subscriber special. He was losing subscribers when Fortnite was around because that's just Minecraft had fallen out of people's preference. It had been dying all along, but it just reached a breaking point when no one cared anymore. It was a terrible time all around, and yeah, I know the entire pet wars win streak happened around that time, but it kept Technoblade's growth consistent for a while, but his channel was dying. The entire community was dying. This is also around the time that I stopped watching Minecraft as much as I used to. This was partly due to the fact that most of the people I used to watch stopped uploading content, but also because I just wasn't interested in the game as I used to be. Throughout all of this, Technoblade was the only YouTuber I still watched. This was not because of the game he played, that was secondary. It was because I was interested in his commentary. He may be the god at Skywars, but that's not why I liked him. It was because he was a genius while he did that. He had impeccable branding, used key phrases that are quotable in many situations, and he's just all around funny. In fact, I distinctly remember calling all my friends nerds when I was in 7th grade because I thought the guy on the internet does it and he's funny, so maybe I could do it too. I mean, I think that's what struck me most fun about making videos. I don't care about the content I post on my channel. As you can see from the videos I make, there's no fixed schedule of specific gameplay or edits or things like that. I don't want you to subscribe for what I do. I want you to subscribe for you to see me do it. And I think that's the same with him. Since then, Technoblade got into Minecraft Monday. He became the most phenomenal player in the tournament, the most feared, and won thrice. And his viewer base just began to grow to a great extent once again, just as Minecraft finally came back and also began to grow. He beat my hardcore mode with the steering wheel, became the potato god of Skyblock, killed tons of people in Minecraft tournaments, killed Dream, and basically grew a reputation as one of the best Minecraft players in existence. But I think the reason the basis of Technoblade's entire content, of the reason why everyone likes him, is because none of that matters to most of us. It's because he's funny and because his videos are entertaining, and that's all that matters. The reason I'm making this video now is because a few days ago, Technoblade unlisted a lot of old videos of his, mostly Skywars commentaries. I remember watching all of them when I got home from school, and now they're wiped off the internet. It was because of some stupid Twitter crap I don't really want to get into, but that doesn't really matter. The point is, they're gone. Since the whole Skywars days, some things have changed. Technoblade doesn't really do Skywars commentaries anymore. In fact, I don't think he does commentaries by themselves anymore at all. He just moved on to making actually good content, something you made fun of in 2016 on his channel. You wouldn't find the stuff that he's making now back then. No. He gets professional thumbnails done by great artists on Twitter, and his videos are now titled stuff that videos actually should be. That's not really a bad thing per se. I mean, even I do that. YouTube's changing and you can't really get away with the stuff that you used to get away with back then. I mean, Technoblade is now one of the biggest content creators and streamers on the entire platform right now, and believe me, I couldn't be happier. I still enjoy the content he puts out, and I think I always will. And he's amongst the best, and I think the mark he's made there, he's gonna be here for a really, really long time. Currently, he's like halfway to the goal, and I mean, he used to talk about getting 10 million subscribers back when he was at like less than 100,000, and it really seemed like a distant reality. But now, It's actually so close we might even hit it this year. Also, his upload schedule has stayed the same, so some things don't really change.